those who make it through. It amounts to a kind of
The world has forgotten Peter Parker, but it is about to witness the rebirth of Spider-Man. Imagine living in a city that cheers for your mask while having no idea who sits behind it. After 5 years of silence, the first trailer for Spider-Man, Brand New Day, has finally arrived, and it is not the homecoming you expected. From organic webbing to the big screen debut of The Punisher, the stakes for Tom Holland have never been higher. He is isolated, he is mutating, and he is about to face a threat that connects the streets of New York to the very fabric of the MCU. Why is Bruce Banner suddenly involved in a street-level story? And who is the mysterious figure played by Sadie Sink? By the end of this breakdown, you will understand exactly why Spider-Man Brand New Day is the most significant shift in the franchise since Avengers Endgame. I am Review, and today we are dissecting every frame of the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. For years, fans have speculated on how Sony and Marvel would follow up the multiverse-shattering events of Spider-Man No Way Home. The answer is a grounded, yet terrifyingly transformative journey for Tom Holland. This video covers the secret connections to Daredevil, Born Again, the return of Scorpion, and the emotional weight of a letter that was never meant to be read. If you have been waiting for the friendly neighborhood hero to return to his roots while evolving into something new, this is the breakdown for you. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly why this Brand New Day might be Peter Parker's darkest chapter yet. The trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day opens with a haunting visual. Peter Parker hanging upside down, staring at his phone in a sequence that mirrors the aesthetic of the Spider-Verse films. It is a cinematic callback to Miles Morales, but the context here is far more somber. We hear a voiceover of the letter Peter wrote to MJ at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, the one explaining Doctor Strange's spell. The fact that he still carries this letter suggests he is trapped in the past. He is protecting the universe by remaining a ghost, but the cost is visible on his face. He has spent the majority of his time as Spider-Man, abandoning his life as Peter Parker to avoid the pain of being forgotten. This setup establishes that while Spider-Man is at the top of his game, Peter is at his lowest. Despite his personal grief, the wall crawler has become a symbol of hope in New York. The trailer shows Spider-Man receiving the key to the city, a moment watched on television by MJ and Ned Leeds. However, the devil is in the details. The key is presented by Sheila Rivera, a character fans recognize as the political advisor to Wilson Fisk from Daredevil, Born Again. This scene likely takes place before Fisk declares war on vigilantes, placing Spider-Man Brand New Day in a specific window of the MCU timeline. It creates a fascinating contrast. The city loves him now, but with the Kingpin's influence growing, that fame might soon turn into a target. The most explosive reveal in the trailer is the big screen debut of Jon Bernthal as Frank Castle, also known as the Punisher. Fresh off his return in Daredevil Born Again, Frank Castle enters the frame in his iconic battle van during a high-speed chase. He is not just a cameo. He is an active participant in the chaos, at one point clashing directly with Peter. In a moment of classic Spidey humor, Peter webs up Frank's mouth before he can even finish a curse word. Seeing the Punisher and Spider-Man share the screen in a live-action movie is a milestone for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, signaling a grittier tone for this fourth installment. If this kind of deep-dive MCU breakdown is what you come here for, subscribing takes 2 seconds, and it means a lot to the channel. Now, let's get back to the most shocking physical change in Peter Parker's history. One of the most talked about moments in the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer involves a radical change to Peter's biology. We see him waking up in a literal web cocoon high above the city. Most importantly, he is without his web shooters. The trailer teases that Tom Holland has developed organic webbing, a power upgrade that mirrors Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and various comic book runs. This mutation seems to be causing Peter significant distress, leading him to seek out a fellow scientist who understands gamma and DNA, Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner is confirmed to assist Peter in understanding these sudden changes to his body. Rumors suggest we might even see the return of the Savage Hulk in Spider-Man. Brand New Day, though the trailer focuses on the scientific partnership. Amidst this, we get our first look at Stranger Things star Sadie Sink. While her face is partially obscured by a yellow hood, she appears to be a central figure with mental or possessive powers. This has fueled intense speculation that she is playing the MCU version of Jean Grey. Whether she is an ally or the source of the danger they can't see, her presence changes the power dynamic of the entire film. The trailer concludes with a montage of action that will delight long-term fans. Michael Mando finally returns as Mac Gargan, better known as Scorpion, sporting a high-tech mechanized suit and a deadly prehensile tail. We also see Spider-Man battling Boomerang and Tarantula in sequences that perfectly recreate iconic comic book covers. Most notably, a slow-motion shot of Spider-Man carrying a thug through the streets is a frame-for-frame recreation of Amazing Fantasy No. 15, the very first Spider-Man story from 1962. Director Destin Daniel Cretton is clearly blending modern MCU stakes with deep reverence for Marvel history. Spider-Man: Brand New Day is more than just a sequel. It is a fundamental retooling of Tom Holland's hero. By stripping away his support system and forcing a physical mutation, Sony and Marvel are taking Peter Parker into uncharted territory. He is no longer the intern for the Avengers. He is a battle-hardened hero dealing with the Punisher, Scorpion, and his own evolving DNA. This film marks the transition from the Homecoming trilogy to a more mature, complex era of storytelling. Let me know in the comments, do you think the introduction of organic webbing is a good move for Tom Holland? Or should he stick to the tech? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Your support keeps the channel going. More MCU and Spider-Man: Brand New Day updates are coming soon. Stay tuned to review.